First of all, what is your call sign?
My call sign is Tuga.
Mm-hmm.
So it's for the Portuguese people, it's easy to know what is Tuga.
Right. It's something like a Portuguese man, right?
Yes, exactly. So the people, when they hear Tuga, they know that it's a Portuguese people. So it means literally Portuguese man,
Cool.
Portuguese people. Yes.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, your personal story, and your life in Portugal. Did you have any military service there?
Yes. So my life, my let's see, the connection of the military life starts in Portugal. So 11, 12 years ago. So I had 8 years in the Portuguese army, in the military police. After that, so I went out from the army and I was 2 years personal trainer. So I had my life like normal people. I work, get my money, have my animals in my house, and I live.
What kind of animals?
3 cats, 2 dogs, and 1 bunny.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
a zoo.
Yes. But yeah, we like animals, so I like animals.
Are they
So-
back home?
Yes, with my mother. Yes, my mother have like bad times with them, but
Oh,
yeah,
no.
she like.
You were like, hey, here is some responsibility.
Yeah, kind of. Yes, my sisters sometimes help my mother, but yeah, they are okay. They are okay. It's good animals.
And did you miss the army in the 2 years that you were working as a personal trainer?
Yes, I always felt that my life it's in the military way, and when I went out, I miss that so it was my second family. I always said that my military was my second family, my military guys. I miss that, yes, of course, but the life in that time make me follow the way. So I had 2 years in the working in gyms and do my normal life.
And then what happened? The full-scale war?
Then the full-scale war, like the invasion happens in February 2022, and since the first day, so the only thing I did besides work was seeing the news, seeing the television, seeing the people, what the people is suffer, and what help the people had. And I was like, okay, so I start to think what I can do to try or to help to change that.
Do you remember the first time, like the moment that you found out about the full-scale war breaking out?
Yes.
Your emotion?
Yes, so I'm a people that I like to read, and I like to read the news, and I like to be updated, let's say. So the first thing I always did in my house was like wake up, okay, and turn on the tablet and see the news. And I remember that time like was 7 a.m., something like that, and the invasion was in all the news, and already photographs, like videos from all that the Russians everywhere. And I remember the impact that had in me. So after that time, I was always seeing the news and always seeing the updates. Like for me, it turns out to be my life.
Did you have any Ukrainian friends in Portugal or maybe back in Ukraine at the time of the full-scale invasion?
No, in the time of the full-scale invasion, I didn't had no connections to Ukraine. So right now I have my connection like normal. I'm here more than 2 years, so it's normal. I already create connections naturally. In that time, the connection I had was, let's say, everything. Sorry, I'm forgetting the English word. The only thing I had in that time was the bad feeling against the Russians, against the country that invades another one, and against bullies.
Was that your main motivation to
come here?
come here?
Yes, because I know that it's a matter of time. If we let the Russians pass, it's a matter of time that they go to Europe and they come to Portugal, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know, we don't know.
Right.
If we let them pass, I don't want to discover what they can do if they pass.
So you want to do something before that can even start happening?
Yes, it's my duty here. It's help to prevent that to happen.
Okay.
Because the gates of the Europe, it's already here. So we have to close that gate.
And what was your decision? When did you decide to join the fight in Ukraine? And also, what was the factor? Was there any particular story in the news, or maybe some encounter with the Ukrainian people or anything like that that made you think, okay, this is my final decision, I'm getting ready and going?
So first, it's not usual to the people nowadays, but first of all, I searched about the war and about why this war was happening. And I read about that, and I came to a conclusion. So my conclusion was easy. So the Russians only want territory and want the Ukrainians, not leave. So they don't want to let Ukrainians leave. That is the conclusion. I come out, and after the conclusion was easy. I don't like bullies, and I say that everywhere and everyone. I don't like bullies. I don't like injustice, and what Russia is doing here, it's that.
Yeah.
It's that. It's not let one country and the people of this country live. Only because they want the territory and they want to say that we have this territory and we are bigger. For why? So, yeah, I'm against that.
And it was in the spring of 2022 that you decided to come and join here.
So the full-scale invasion starts in 2022, February.
Yeah.
I let March pass because some family issues. And in April, I decide, okay, I go. And was a decision that, so I cannot tell you that was an easy decision, because come here and switch all my life that I had a good life. I cannot say the opposite. I had my problems, of course. My country have their problems. But
as any other country.
Exactly, just any other country.
Yeah.
And democratic countries have their problems.
Yeah.
And it was not an easy decision, but was an easy decision to want to come here and help. Was not an easy decision, decide how and when. And so I decided in April 2022, when I simply get to Poland and I cross the border.
I see. So you didn't have any contacts or plan laid out here in Ukraine?
No. So the only contact I made in that time was when the president Zelensky said that, okay, we will open the Legion to foreign fighters, and okay, so maybe it's time to have some information. And I went to Ukrainian embassy in Portugal, and there I started to contact and I started to talk. And okay, so let's say that was a middle between me and the country. So I had that middle, so I was not alone. Let's say yes, but after that, after I talked to embassy, I came here.
Okay, and I think April was already after Bucha happened.
Yes,
and all the
yes.
photos were released.
Yes.
That
So
probably contributed to.
yes, exactly. So it all helped to rush my decision. Said I have to admit it, because so my all concerns was Russia do the same thing that the Nazis did. And after that, so I'm all 100% against Nazis. And after seeing that was, okay, so I'm only one, but I can help with something. So if I can help with something, it's already something.
Yeah.
So I
You're
decided.
mentioning the Nazis and the history that's there. The Russian propaganda often accuses the Azov Brigade in particular of being neo-Nazis and being radical and so on, and committing many war crimes. Some of the Azov fighters that are still in captivity are being sentenced lifetime, in prison in Russia. They don't have access to foreign lawyers and so on. And all of that is based on the accusations of being neo-Nazi. Do you have any perspective of your own to maybe counter that? And what would you say to these people and to that propaganda?
It's like I say some minutes ago. Nowadays, the people don't read. They are not informed about some things. So the people don't know. The people believe what they want to believe without reading, without updating the knowledge. And the people don't know what they're talking about. Because if they read, if they go search, they can do a simply search in Google and read updates, recent updates, not things from 3, 5, 10 years ago. Because the people say to me, okay, I read this from 10 years ago. I read this from 12 years ago. Yes, Russian propaganda was working that time. Russian propaganda is working this time.
Yeah.
And I can assure you, if I see a Nazi here, I go away because I'm against that kind of people and that kind of ideology. So until now, I only saw fighters that are in the front more than 1 year, secured in the front, and don't let the Russians take their country.
And their families.
Their families. These soldiers are fighting from the families behind. They are not fighting the Russians. Or after this, we are fighting the Russians. But when this full-scale invasion happens, they were fighting the families and the friends that they had behind.
Yeah.
They were not fighting to invade the country. That is what the people have to think about, and the people have to search about that.
And also, it's all happening on our territory. All the combat actions are in Ukraine, not in Russia.
For that, I think the people already have 50% of the decision that have to be made. Totally. But the people is the people, so it's the human being.
Okay.
It's the human being.
So if you had to maybe pass on a message to the European people that maybe they don't know where to look for the news, or maybe they're just watching this interview randomly because it was suggested to them on YouTube.
Yeah.
What is your message about the war in Ukraine? What's going on and how can they help?
What's going on, it's difficult to explain for that people that are not here. Because the people today, even with informations from the front, the people say that, this is fake. I heard people nowadays saying that, no, the invasion never happened.
Huh?
Yes, nowadays I have people in my country that say, no, this all lie, and you are there only to win money. Honestly, I'm not here because of the money. I'm not here to do, for example, do interviews or be famous. I'm here to help people that need to be helped. What I say to European people is, honestly, think about what you see and think about what can happen to your child, to your friends, to your family, to your house, if we let this go through.
Yeah.
Because you already saw this city. This city was a good city, industrial city. What you see now?
Yeah, it's completely ruined here.
So it's no life. This is what Russians do. It's killing the life where they pass.
Yeah.
If you want that for your Europe, if you want that for your cities, for your country, okay, don't help us. We will fight alone until the
How
end.
can they help if they wanted to?
How can they help? The main thing is kill the propaganda that it's being rushed for Ukraine right now. I don't talk about us as a brigade, of course. I talk about us, but it's most about the country, the people from the country. I was in Kiev, a big city, new city. I love Kiev. I had electricity 2 hours. 2 hours per day.
Yeah.
How it's possible in this century,
In the middle of Europe.
in the middle of Europe, 2 hours for electricity per day?
Yeah. I schedule my laundry.
Yes, yes.
plan.
But when I'm not in home, it's difficult to. So yeah, it's difficult to do it. But yes, the Europe have to see that if you want this, okay, let your propaganda and stay on your couch, stay in your sofas. But if you don't want this to happen to your country, if you don't want the second Nazis again, if you don't want to see that, find a way to help us. Humanitarian aid is not all about guns. Humanitarian aid, we have a lot of families that need help. We had a hospital that was attacked 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. We need help for that families. We need help to kill this kind of propaganda that Russia is doing against us. Because I think the main objective, the main thing that we have to cut is the propaganda. After the propaganda, the people will know what happened. Until if we continue to have people that believe in that propaganda and start to share that propaganda, it will be difficult.
Yeah.
It will be difficult.
Always.
So yes, the people have to inform themselves.
That's step one.
That is the step one. Step two, okay, now we can help in any ways possible. Any ways possible.
You mentioned that you were a personal trainer, a fitness trainer.
Yes.
Back in Portugal. How do you keep in shape, and do you have any time or possibility to work out when you're at the front lines?
So when I have some time, so me and my team, our team, we have a personal gym with us. So because this is not only about pick a gun and go and shoot. So the military have to take ourselves to take himself. So they have to train, to take from the sorry, but the English word it's failing me. So
You can describe it, and I'll give you the English.
the military have to take the military guy have to take his body to shape, let's say.
To stay in shape.
Have to stay in shape, exactly. So thank you. Have to stay in shape. So it's our job too. It's not like only pick up the guns and okay, let's go. No, we have to let your body work our body to help us in the battlefield. And when we have some time, yeah, so I prefer to spend that time instead of, if I don't need to sleep, I prefer to spend that time in working out.
So have
let's
you
say.
actually like set up a gym and brought some dumbbells? Or
Yes, we had, yes. So I had a photo I can show you.
Yeah.
Yes, we had with us, because it's part of our job. So if I cannot take a bag with 20 kilos in my bag, what I will do in the front? I cannot help myself. I cannot help the others. So like our team have this mentality, and thank God we have this mentality, and it's part of being military.
Yeah,
It's not
discipline for sure.
Yes, it's discipline. Good word. It's 100% discipline. It's not the same thing that was in Portugal, of course not, but it's better than nothing. It's
True.
better than nothing.
Yeah. How is your family feeling about you being here? It's been over a year or maybe 2 years already, right?
That I'm here, since I'm here?
Yeah.
No, I'm here more than 2 years without going home. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So how do they feel about that? And has anything changed in these over 2 years?
Yes, the rage that they feel from me, it's changed.
Oh,
For more.
they
But
for more rage?
for more rage.
Oh no.
No, like honestly speaking, so of course it's each month that pass, each day that pass, it's more complicated. And I cannot tell no, because I know that for them it's complicated. Even my friends, every week I receive message, I receive images, I receive, so we are waiting for you. But my work here is not done yet. And every people, every friend, every people from my family, they know that, and I say, for everyone, I only will go home when I see that my help is not needed here already.
What about vacations?
I have time to go on vacation. I will not go on vacation. Like I say, everyone, I will not go on vacations while my brigade is fighting and when my man is fighting. No. I didn't ask for any vacations. Of course, I had some days off, like every fighter. Fortunately, we can take it, but I will not go on vacations while my man and my brigade is on the front fighting more than 1 year. Then I have people in this brigade that deserve vacations more than me. So my discipline and what my family taught me don't allow me to go on vacations while I have men in the front. On the rain, like the sun, thirsty, sometimes hungry. So yeah, I will stay.
It's understandable, of course. Thank you for that.
It's my job. Oh, yeah. Record this. I'm not a bad guy.
What was your first combat experience with Azov?
With Azov inside the brigade. It was here in Lamina Forest. Was not a good one, but like, so we arrived like, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks before, and so we was like knowing the terrain and knowing the defensive positions that we had, and yes, it's like a war, so it's not 100% good, it's not 100% bad, it is what it is.
Would you say you were prepared for it from the 8 years in the Portuguese army? Did you have the necessary skill set and, training to encounter what you've encountered here?
Yeah, so not close. From the Portuguese army, not close. No. And I think almost no armies in this world, or almost no military from other kind of armies are prepared to fight what we have here. This is completely different. So I had some experience. So my army was military police training. So I was not prepared for a huge scale of this war. I was not prepared for a huge destruction and worst, fighting against a powerful enemy. So it's always worse. When you are in the weak side, it's always a little bit worse, let's say. And I was not prepared for that. I have some courses, some military courses outside my country, but that they taught me most of the things that I know about, but I was not prepared for the reality on the battlefield. Like this 2 years ago I was very far for what I encounter here, but some people come here and think that this is like Counter-Strike, like Battlefield. Sorry, I don't want to marketing here, but this is like a game. This is very different for a game. So this is, I don't know how to explain. it's a shock. Even if you are a military like 20 years, 30 years, 15 years, if you have some missions outside Iraq, Afghanistan, Africa, it is what it is, but it's all completely different where you will find.
Differences that you would point out.
So the main difference is you are fighting a huge enemy. You are fighting an enemy that have everything in their power. So they possess everything. And most of the times I was fighting here, and until now, unfortunately, we had always no advantage against the enemy. So in all this time, in all my 2 years here, I never was the biggest side. Unfortunately, this is the reality that we have in the battlefield.
What are we lacking in the military perspective? What equipment, or what do we need to have the advantage to finally, overpower?
So it's difficult. This is a good question, but it's a question that most of the people do. And most of the answers is we need all kind of weapons. Yes, we need all kind of weapons. This is the more or less a good answer. But even with more kind of weapons, we are far for growing up more than the Russians. But and the brigade is doing that like geniusly. It's the training of our troops.
So the quality over
quantity. The quality over quantity. The quantity, we already know what the Soviet mentality is, that the quantity over all. But
cannon fodder, really.
That's what it was. What they do since this invasion. Cannon fodder. Simply, I perfectly saw that in Bakhmut. It was Zaporizhia, but Bakhmut was without.
Like nothing else. Probably.
Yes, no, I never saw nothing like that. But we can, with weapons help from the other countries and with more quality of training, we can go bigger and bigger. We can grow up more. And right there, we can defeat the Russians. I honestly believe that. And I'm waiting for that.
That's going to be a beautiful day for all of us.
I hope. Yes, I hope.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of, the potential end of this war, is there a way that, in your opinion, is possible for this war to be over?
Tricky question. Because Europe wants this war to be over. Of course, they want. Not more than Ukrainians, not more than the fires here in Ukraine, firing more than 2 years, one war that don't allow them to live their life. But Europe wants this war finished, but Europe have to understand that to finish this war right now, the fast as possible, they need to do more. So they need 100%. They need to do more. Weapons, humanitarian aid for everything, everything. We have lack of everything, unfortunately.
Air defense.
Air defense, like F-16. We are waiting for the F-16 because can be a game changer if, like we talked some minutes ago, if the training is the good training is the training that our pilots need, can be a game changer.
Absolutely.
So, and will not be the quantity of F-16, but yes, the quality that they will apply in the battlefield. And it's always like that. It will be always like that.
Some of the Reddit users that we asked have shared their questions with us, and one of them is tricky, but I hope that you can answer it. How much do they pay in Azov, And are the salaries satisfactory?
It's always the same question. I don't like that kind of questions because the people do that kind of questions only because they think that I'm here to win a huge wage. So what I can tell is my regular wage, it's less than in Portugal, than the minimum salary in Portugal. I will not speak about values. If the people want, go search because it's easy to find. Of course, the combat payment, after that, it's bigger, but I'm not here winning a huge salary like the majority of people think.
That's one of the misconceptions, because people believe that in Azov or in other units of the Ukrainian defense forces, there are so-called mercenaries and,
Yes, so
foreigners.
answer so only to finish and to answer more to that question, more completed. So I have the same rights and the same duties that the Ukrainian soldier have. The only
Special treatment.
No, the only difference here is I'm foreigner. Because I signed the same contract, I have the same ranks, I gain the same wage that the Ukrainian in my rank win.
Yeah.
I don't have more, less benefits about that. I have the same benefits than Ukrainian military have. Exactly the same. So that it's what people, of course I respect the question and I'm here to answer that, but don't think that I'm here to make some money, because I'm not.
Do you think that earning the same as your other brothers in arms that are Ukrainian, do you think that helps with camaraderie at all? Because you both know that you're earning the same, you're in the same position, you're at the same, dugout, let's say.
Yes.
Does that help with the personal relationships and friendship here?
Oh, of course, yes, because it's like, let's imagine that the war was in my country, and I see foreigner guys come and winning more than me. So I'm there to defend my country until my last breath. So if I see a guy, okay, it's doing the same, but it's winning more, of course I have, it's the injustice. You see that we talk about it? So it's the injustice. So of course for them, it will be, okay, so they are here in the same conditions, because it's really in the same conditions, and winning the same. So then, since I'm here, so I can say this. I hope my mother don't see. But so sometimes I'm able to put some money aside, but sometimes it's so difficult. So put together money that if I return right now to Portugal, I almost don't have money to live. I almost don't have money to live. I'm not here to make money. Of course, the money is one of the main things that rules this world, and we need money to survive. We need money to buy our equipment.
Yeah.
So we need money, of course, but it's not like the people think. Mercenaries, we have a signed contract that we have the same rights, same duties. I can go to jail if I don't follow my contract. So
you mentioned
like
that
that.
you're buying equipment, and as a volunteer, I would definitely like to talk about that more, because my foundation, we supply a lot of the, drones, and we buy cars and evacs and tactical medicine and so on. Would you say that the volunteers in Ukraine is a contributing factor, or is it more, your own responsibility and chore to get your gear?
So it's a pity that I only knew you today, because I bought a truck like 2 months ago.
Oh, next ones are on me.
No, it's okay. No. So, no, the volunteers, they do what they can do. we cannot ask more, and we cannot ask more. For example, we cannot ask more to the brigade because the brigade give us. We have the new guys that come. We have good equipment. So, and the brigade is give us what we need to fight. But of course, the brigade is not the United States. Of course, the brigade is not one country that can buy everything and share. So the brigade have their problems, and the brigade have to answer to all that problems. And sometimes it's not easy.
Well, you know, you mentioned the American Army, and I have a few friends there because I used to live in the US for 10 years. And I discussed this with them because I think it's a common misconception of people thinking that the regular army, let's say, they get all of the new best stuff, you know, but it's actually not true. Many American soldiers also buy, you know, yeah, they give you the boots, let's say, but then you want better ones, or you just like the other, you know, model of.
So it's like any fighter in this world. So, okay, I'm a good fighter with this kind of equipment, but if I have another kind of equipment that I have to buy, or I have to buy, I will be a better fighter. So, and it's the same here. So if I buy this, I will be a better fighter because this and that. So it is the same in the same world.
And it makes a lot of sense in a full-scale war to
Exactly.
have the best equipment that you
So
possibly find.
exactly. So because so it's the same thing that we was discussing. It's the quality. Because with more quality equipment, we can have a bigger quality soldier. We can have a bigger quality training. So that is the main thing that we have lack because we have a lot of search for military equipment, and unfortunately the prices are high. I don't know if I can speak about this in the interview, but it's the truth. Yeah. I'm here to speak the truth.
High.
The market is high.
There are at least 300,000 people in the Ukrainian army. I mean, that's a lot of clients.
Yes, so the market will be high, and honestly, I think that the government, the state, should intervene in this,
regulate it,
and regulate it more with more strength, because we cannot have with the salary of a regular soldier, we cannot have only one piece of equipment. It's more expensive than your salary. If a soldier wants to buy a vest, for example, without plates, only the vest, he can expend all his salary on the vest without combat payment, of course.
That's where we chip in.
Yeah, so it's why. So you are very important for us, no doubt. And next time, I already know you, so yes.
Another Reddit user is asking, what's the most practical and inexpensive item people can contribute that really makes a difference on the battlefield and the forces could use more of by donations?
That was a good question. That was a good question. So try to finish with propaganda.
But also as an instructor, tactical medicine. It is like $20.
Tourniquets, for example. Tourniquets. It's like so one thing that we are doing more and more and betting in that is the medical care in the battlefield. So any kind of tourniquet, chest seal, everything that we can use, and sometimes it's cheap to acquire in Europe or in other countries. So for us, it's all welcome. It's all welcome. But it's like, I don't like to ask personally this and this and that. I don't like. So the people give what they can give and what they think that is useful.
Sometimes it's food.
Sometimes it's food. Yeah. Very good. Thank you. Yeah. Sometimes it's energy drinks. Okay, thank you. It's the moral from the soldiers. Sometimes it's only water with flavor. It's very hot. Today is good. It's a good weather.
By the way, have you had any maybe gifts or something that some of the Ukrainian civilians or volunteers gave to you that made you emotional?
So no, I don't have enough space in myself to be emotional right now. So honestly, this can be a little bit cold for you, but I don't have space for the emotional side of myself right now. But I have some good moments. Sometimes we stop in the gas stations going to somewhere, and already happened that the people buy some things and make like come talk to us and give us a bag full of energy drinks, protein bars, gummies. I love gummies. The people, it's always give me gummies, and okay, it's very good. For example, we had people that I had one time. I was protecting the Ukrainian border from the Belarus in the north, and we simply like one day we had a lady that's my grandma. It's my grandma age. Just come literally kick like from the door and we need you need that I can wash your clothes. I can cook for you. You need food. I can cook for you. And we was there like 5, 6, 7 guys. I don't remember well. So and the lady did just come and you need something. I can cook. So all the days she was cooking at least one meal for us. All days she was there. Ask, okay, guys, are you good? Okay, yeah. You need. I will wash your clothes.
So the Ukrainian civilians are very welcoming for
Yes, yes. I think yes. In the majority of the times, yes. So they support us and they are grateful. And of course, that make us more motivation. That gives us more motivation to be here, because it's literally for them that we are here.
Yeah, true. Are you still in touch with the lady?
Unfortunately, no. But I want so bad go there, and because I remember the house, and I know that the village don't have any problems until now. So I hope to be able to go there.
Yeah.
One time.
What would you say to her if you?
I don't know. I think just I will give her a hug and I don't know, maybe some flowers. Yes, these people don't need more than that. Hug and flowers. They will be good.
Sweet. I hope you find her.
I hope too. Let's see when I have some time.
The lady, if you're watching this.
Yeah, if you're watching this, wait for me.
Yes.
Wait for me, I will appear there.
That's a cute story.
We have some. It's not only bad stories, fortunately. So
once peace comes along, will their next goal be to get the world addicted to pampushki and borscht?
Borscht, very good. So I love borscht. I'm a borscht fan, let's say.
So for those who don't know, what is borscht?
So I will mess up in this. But we have potato,
Okay.
meat, onions, tomato sauce,
Definitely.
sausage.
Maybe
So. Come on, help me here. Beets. Yes.
Red beets.
Red beets. Yes. That is an Ukrainian magic.
Yeah.
So for me, borscht, I love borscht. So when
Tried it in Ukraine the first time?
Yes. So when I eat the borscht here in Ukraine, and honestly, I don't like. I never like many mixed things in the soup. And the first time I saw borscht, maybe not. Okay, I will not try this time. I will try next time. And some days after that, okay, let's try borscht. And that was, how it's possible, so good. One soup so good and so full of good things. And when this war over, I promise I will make a t-shirt, and in the front side for peace and in the back side for borscht. It's one of my goals.
Amazing. Can I have one?
Of course, all the team will have one. I promise you guys. I promise you. No, I will definitely do that.
That's really cool. So that's our next mission now.
Yes. So okay. So and the Reddit users, just put a like, put a comment, and I will send you the link to offer you a T-shirt or buy it. Like, let's say.
Tuga, what is your shoe size?
43. So it's someone wants to know if my kick hurts or something like that. I don't know. Or if they want to give me boots.
Yes.
Please. Yes. I need someone. Some boots. Yes. It will be nice.
How do you get past the language barrier when important details have to be communicated?
Yes, it was a really big problem. Not big, because since the beginning the brigade put with us a translator. So we have always a translator with us, like to train, to go to missions. So we have always a translator. In my first year here that I was in GUR, so it was easy for me because all my team was Americans, and me, and one Uruguayan. So I easily speak Spanish. So it was literally a lot of easy for me, not too difficult. When I came to Azov was a little bit difficult because in the beginning, the majority of the people don't knew English very well. I didn't know Ukrainian very well. I don't know Ukrainian very well. I only know some. I can ask a coffee, for example, or borscht, definitely.
Yes.
So it was a little bit difficult in the beginning, but the brigade gave us a translator, and we have at least one translator with us all the time. That helps us because it's important to us when we show our knowledge and when we teach something. It's important to explain why we do the things like that. It's not like Soviet mentality that, okay, you have to do this and you only have this way to do.
Because I said so.
Exactly. Because I said so, because I'm much more important than you. No. So that we have to erase that, to delete that, and we have to put the part that, okay, you have to do this, and after that we will explain you why you do this. And that it's really helpful for us. And of course, so with the time we can understand each other. Sometimes no one speaks English, no one speaks Ukrainian, but only to look for each other, we already know what happened and what he wants to say. So it's continues to not be easy, but it's not so difficult as the beginning. But it's the process of living. Yeah. The things are not completely easy always. So
that got philosophical.
We have to adapt and overcome.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Think about the people in Western countries saying that supporting Ukraine is too expensive and should stop. And what would you reply to those people?
Come here. Simply come here and see what is expensive if that happens to your country.
Right. As an Ukrainian myself,
I think this is my easy answer, and it's easy to understand. So I will not say much more, because come here, I will guide you every corner of Ukraine, every corner of the front line, every city that it's in rubbish and it's destroyed by Russians. And there we will see what will be a lot of money that you have to spend in your country if that happens to your country. In Europe.
It really makes you reevaluate the value of
Yes.
material things and other things in life.
The war really enters in yourself, and you are able to see more than you see in the normal world, let's say. I consider in the normal world, my country, they have their problems, like every country have.
Absolutely.
Democratic countries are not perfect. No, a lot of far from that. They are not perfect. But in our imperfection, we are a lot of better than what happened here and than in Russia.
What do you think?
So I prefer my imperfection. Sorry.
What do you think happened in Russia? Do you think that it's only one person's fault, or the government's fault, or do you think it's more complex than that?
It's never one person's fault. One person can be the main figure, of course, and we have in Russia, it's one person that it's the main figure all over that. But if the people are not willing to learn with their mistakes, if the people are not willing to read, if the people are not willing to listen the others, things like this happen.
Yeah. What would you say to Putin if you had a chance to speak to him one-on-one?
One-on-one. It's a complicated question because, like everyone, I already see and already saw so much in this world, and it's his fault that I was able to saw and I was able to see what the bad that this world has. And I will never forget that. And because of that, I want him to pay. I'm not here, so the people, it's not mocking, but the people say, how is possible? I'm not here to kill. Of course, if I have my life in danger, if they are coming, if I have my friends in danger, I have to defend myself, my friends, and I will kill. Without no problems, like I already did. Don't have no problems with that. I don't have any problems with that, and I will sleep in my normal bed. But the main reason is not to kill. The main reason is defend. The military defends what he have behind him. I'm here defending what I have behind myself. So I don't want to kill the guy. So let the guy go to prison and pay for his mistakes. But I will thank you for one part because you show me what the human being have the most evil. I saw the devil's eyes in my life. And that it's a thing that will be always with me.
Yeah. Also, the Reddit users are asking, what is the biggest difference between the Russian and the Ukrainian fighters?
I already saw in this interview. One is evading, another one is protecting what it's behind them. And it's protecting the gate of Europe. And it's easy to see what is in which side. Yeah. So the Russians are invading and trying to pass through the gate of Europe. The Ukrainians are simply defend themselves and defending all the Europe. And Europe, most of them don't understand that. Fortunately, I'm here, I see with my eyes, and I see that it's true. But most of the people don't see that yet.
I hope they never see it, to be frank. Meaning, I hope they never experience war.
Yes, but they have to see what we are doing and what is the price. I hope they never see, and I hope, honestly, I hope that my country no one see this, what I see every day, and feel what I feel every day.
What do you feel?
I simply cannot sleep sometimes. Even we was talking about last night. We heard drones passing for us every time. Missiles passing for us every time. Sometimes you have to think, okay, it's now? We don't know. Okay, it's now? After they pass, okay, I can continue sleep. It's our life. And I hope that no one in Europe and in my country, because I'm here fighting for them, they maybe don't understand that, but it's okay. I'm here defend your freedom of speech and will. So for me, it's not, I don't expect you to pay me back, but I hope that you never feel that. It's my desire. One of the main things that I want to tell the people that go online plenty of times, it's in your hands. It's a big proportion to end this war, because this war is too many online and propaganda is online everywhere. So if you help us, we've finished that propaganda, we will be grateful for you and we can win this war in the battlefield. You win in the online battlefield, we win here. It's
a win-win.
Win-win. Everyone win.
Yeah.
And I think the free world win. That it's the most important.
If you'd like to support the Azov fighters and the Azov Brigade, follow the link in the description and support the Azov One Foundation. Because I don't want to even think about the scenario in which Russia passes through Ukraine over to other European countries, and I cannot even imagine what would happen then.
Most of the people don't believe me when I say that when this war over with our victory, with freedom victory, Europe victory, Ukraine victory, plenty of wars with, around the world will finish. Because plenty of wars and plenty of propaganda and plenty of bad things in this world, it's the Russia and the Russians that bring with them. So just think about it.
They are continuing their Soviet tradition, you know.
They won't. But we are here to not let them continue with that. Because if they want an imperialist state, and if they want all Europe, they will have a fight for that. They will have to fight for that. So don't call us like Nazis, or don't call us imperialists, because we are not. So my country, it's a perfect example for that. We don't want to invade no one. We have one of the most oldest borders, physical borders in the world. So we don't want to invade no one, but we don't want no one to invade us. So don't come to our door. Don't come to Europe door.
Yeah,
so
it was the same for Ukraine, you know.
It's why we are here.
Peacefully.
Yeah, it's why we are here, unfortunately.
If you hear the news that, okay, the war is over, Ukraine has won, what's the first thing you're going to do?
I think like that day, my emotional person will come out, because that person don't come out because I don't let him. But I think in that day will be, it's one of my, believe me when I say that, it's one of my dreams. It's finish this war and to be able to have our freedom back without fear of being bombed, without fear of let our kids going to play and some drone or some missile hit, without fear. And I want to be able to take my kid to the hospital if he's sick. Yeah. And right now, in Ukraine, for example, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. So I'm dreaming with our victory day. and with the freedom victory, when I call it like that.
Well, we share the same dream.
Let's see how many more people dreaming with the same, more the probability that happens. So let's see.
Yeah.
Can be. Let's see how many time it will take.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's 2 years. It's already more than sufficient.
Yeah. True. All right, Tuga, thank you very much for this interview and thank you for your service. I think on behalf of all of the Ukrainians, I want to say that I do really appreciate that you're here. And I do hope that you stay safe as possible. And I do hope that our mutual dream of the Ukrainian
come true.
victory
Yeah.
will come true.
Thank you for calling me. Thank you for the users, for the people, because it's important to have this kind of conversations, and it's important to tell the truth to the people.
Yeah.
So thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.